Okay, let's try this in one take because I don't have time to do really editing stuff. Yeah, yay. This is out of focus, isn't it? I think that's better. So, kind of wanted to do an update on anxiety stuff and medication. And in December, I talked about my history with meds and talked myself up to taking Ativan, and then I talked a little about that, which Ativan, taking out my notes, is a rescue medication for panic, which I started taking because I panic over schoolwork now, which kind of sucks. Yeah, yay. So, update on that. First of all, Ativan is useful. Has helped me. Actually, even before I proceed further than that, I do want to note that this is my own personal experience with Ativan. If you take it, if you have taken it, if you're considering taking it, your experiences could be vastly different. Just please bear in mind, different people respond to the same medication differently. That's just fact of life. So a couple interesting experiences I've had on Ativan. One is, literally in my notes is caffeine, ag. Turns out that too much caffeine can counteract any good that the Ativan can do. This is the best explanation I can find for how I managed to have one panic attack while I was on Ativan. I'd had two cups of coffee that day. Which also kind of sucks because one side effect of the Ativan is being tired. So take the Ativan, get tired, want caffeine, but oh dang, that could totally negate the whole any good that the Ativan will do and potentially bring on a panic attack. Anyways, and then also, I talked before about how it's hard for me to have to look at a new medication and say, okay, I am going to take this new medication. He is just sitting right behind me, isn't he? Hey, Coco. With the meds I take on a daily basis, Prozac, that's when I made the decision. I'm taking it. Unless something new happens, that's just a decision I just go with, and decision is made. I just take the pill every day. With Ativan, however, I have to think about it. It's an as needed. So it's like, do I really need this? Do I? And then also have to think about the benefits or the cost of the side effects, benefits of side effects. What am I saying? Anyways, that's the kind of thing I would edit out if I were doing editing on this. Anyways, so it's like, oh, Ativan, I could use it, but I'm tired. Well, let's see, will it make me too tired to be able to do homework, which actually has happened, which sucks. Take the Ativan, I'm no longer panicky, but can't focus because too tired. That sucks. So I want to talk a little bit also about this fun thing with 2 steps forward, 1 step back, or maybe 3 steps back sometimes in terms of anxiety management. So forward progress last term, there was one paper, not my senior thesis, which I posted. If you haven't checked it out, you might want to go do that. There was one thing I was, there was one paper that I finished about less than an hour, I think, before it was due, which, yeah, my senior thesis was also finishing that up a little closer to the deadline than I would have liked, but yeah, but this is something else. But so I was having a lot of trouble with this other paper, and I was having trouble focusing. But then I suddenly realized, oh my god, so I'm not actually panicky. So forward progress, able to have trouble with homework without panicking, and I didn't even have Ativan in my system, so that was an improvement. That said, I think I got a little overconfident, and part of being able to deal with anxiety and stuff is being on the lookout for it, being prepared of, oh, is this happening? Do I need to, excuse me, is this something I need to be prepared to deal with? Because if I'm not actively thinking about that, it can sneak up on me and then jump on me, and then I don't realize until, oh great, I'm in trouble, that, oh, I'm in trouble. So that's happened this term. I'm currently figuring out how to deal with that, and it's also the reason I don't have time to edit this thing. Yay. So, yeah. Oh, and that was the next point I had noted down to talk about. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and jump ahead to the last point, and then I might come back if I'm not, this is already going longer than I want. Okay, yeah, just jumping right to the last point. 6 minutes, really? Anyways, so I did my senior thesis last term, and one thing that I was very aware of is that when you're doing your senior thesis, you're supposed to be using skills that you've already developed, and the skills that you already have. You already know your way around how to write a paper, you know your way around researching, you know your way around all of this stuff, and so you're just putting skills you've already perfected, or that you have been honing, maybe not perfected, but putting well-developed skills to use. Well, problem is I had the anxiety meltdown thingy a couple years back, and I lost a lot of my skills then. So I am currently working on figuring out how to redevelop these skills. I mean, I am having to relearn how to organize ideas in my head so that I can write. I'm still learning that. So that was something that it's bizarre to look at and realize. And I wrote my senior thesis last term. This term I'm in my final term of college. And there are skills I'm supposed to already have well honed. Thingy. Please don't mess with my camera. Just being affectionate on the camera stand. Anyways, hi. So, yeah, that's just kind of a weird thing that I'm like, oh, great, these are skills I'm supposed to have developed and know. I'm supposed to know my way around, oh, this is how you write a paper. Instead, I'm having to relearn, redevelop, and figure out what works for me now, because what used to work for me doesn't anymore, which just sucks, but yeah, I guess that's life. Yeah, but anyways, so yeah, I'm gonna cut it off there, and yeah, yay. If you enjoyed this, hit like, subscribe. I will undoubtedly be talking about more mental health stuff at some point or other. Hi. Hi. So cute. Anyways, yeah, if you have your own experiences you want to share, comments would be awesome. Yeah. Yay. Awesome thingy. Yeah. Okay, now I've got cat on lap, where he's in my lap and I don't want to move, but I need to move if I'm going to turn this off. Please tell me this has actually been in focus the whole time. I don't know. Okay, sorry kitten.